Smells heavenly. Dr. Rich, what sets your kettle corn apart?
Well, it's a secret ingredient. A couple extra pinches of love.
No, you can't beat that.
Feels good.
Not this again. Rich, you know they're doing a fake morning show. There are no cameras.
I know. It's just a fun way to start the day. So grab a paddle partner and hop on in here.
You know what that does, Sam?
Yeah. Troy and Ivan in the morning.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're celebrating 9 million subscribers with Kettle Corn? An odd choice, I know, but this episode not only ends with delicious kettle corn, it ends with Joel McHale and a wedding. So let's start by making some baseline at-home kettle corn. Into a large kettle or stock pot goes 3 tablespoons of neutral oil, like vegetable or canola, which we're going to place over medium-high heat, optionally with a couple kernels, which, once popped, will indicate to us that our oil is at the desired temperature. At this point, we can dump in the remaining third of a cup of unpopped popcorn kernels, dodging shrapnel as necessary, and tossing around in the oil, shaking constantly while we slowly sprinkle in a quarter cup of granulated sugar. Once the sugar's been added, in order to prevent it from turning into a rock-hard caramel, we gotta cover this guy up and keep him moving over medium flame, ensuring that no freshly popped kernels stick to the bottom and are burned. Well, that's a pretty cool new effect. Let's see that one more time. Nifty, it's like Commander Data is shaking the popcorn. Anywho, once you begin hearing about 1 second pass between individual pops, it's time to uncover, dump out, heavily salt with kosher salt while still nice and warm, and then begin to separate. Every kernel basically has a super thin layer of caramel on it, so this will stick together unless you keep it moving when it's fresh out the popper. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Freshly made kettle corn just like you get at your state, county, or local fair. And kettle corn is itself a near perfect invention, so how could we possibly improve upon an already perfect thing? Well, we could add some complementary flavors like cinnamon. Now, of course, you could just sprinkle some ground cinnamon on your finished kettle corn, but cinnamon tastes better when it's been heated. Conversely, you can't pop the popcorn with cinnamon in the oil because it'll burn, so we're going to infuse cinnamon into our oil by cooking it over medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. You want just enough heat so that there's a little bit of bubblage. You don't want anything turning dark or smoking. And since our oil is effectively preheated, we can just crank the heat up to medium-high, add our popcorn kernels, slowly sprinkle in our sugar, and shake constantly over the flame until all of our popcorn has been popped. Dump it on out onto a sheet pan, salt, separate, and snack. And you're definitely not getting a super strong cinnamon flavor with this method, but it's really nice. It's like eating churro-flavored kettle corn. So that's sweet and sweet, but what if you like sweet and spicy? Well, then you can grab yourself a pepper like a serrano, jalapeno, or habanero pepper, cut it in half and use a spoon to scoop out all the veins, seeds, and pith, and just like the cinnamon stick, drop it into our 3 tablespoons of neutral-flavored oil to fry for about 5 minutes over medium-low heat. You should get some nice browning on the pepper, but again, no smoke. Fish out your fried peppers, which are lovely for snacking, and then it's business as usual, but this time with oil that's been imbued with spicy capsaicin and peppery flavor, which when combined with sweet and salty popcorn, as you can imagine, tastes quite good. You got your crunch, you got your sweet, you got your spicy, you got your salty. I mean, that's every major food group. But I'm still just not getting that Dr. Rich extra pinch of love magic. Why don't we invite my new fiance and community connoisseur, Jess, to tell us what she thinks it needs.
Ooh, I am digging this spice. That's delicious. But I think if we really want the authentic version, we need to fly to LA and do this with Joel McHale.
Sounds reasonable enough to me. Let's go to LA. So, for accuracy's sake, today we are joined by Joel McHale.
This is gonna be your camera.
Oh, my bad.
Action.
Action. So,
Action.
so for accuracy's sake, and because he's a really nice guy,
And action.
we're starting now. We're joined by Joel McHale. Thank you so much for coming out, man.
Thanks a lot, Studio City Hills.
Yeah, we're here in this beautiful rental home.
It's beautiful.
And,
These are also beautiful. And this is very tasty, and I can't stop.
I've been snacking on it. You don't eat like carbs though, do you?
Well, I mean, sugar is carbs, but is popcorn carbs?
No. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 10 grams of protein. Perfect.
Great, perfect. Very excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, man. So tell me a little bit about your new show.
Thanks for asking.
Of course.
I can't remember. It's called Crime Scene Kitchen. Okay.
Premieres May 26th.
Thank you. On Fox after the finale of some little show called Masked Singer. Ken Jeong sucks. Just sets of bakers, teams of 2, and you go into a kitchen and there's something has been baked there. There's evidence left behind. There could be a piece of kettle corn, a little cocoa powder, whatever it is. They have to figure out what it is or what they think it is, and then they have 2 hours to bake it. It is pretty impressive, and it all tasted very good. And I ate 9,000 calories a day, and it was heaven.
So I want to play a little crime scene kitchen right now. What do you think was made here?
I think it might have been kettle corn or like a lamb shawarma.
Lamb shawarma. He nailed it. It's the smell, really. So let's make some kettle corn.
Let's do it.
In this episode, your rival really was Dr. Rich, who was too handsome and too nice and too knowledgeable for you to trust him.
Well, he's a doctor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here to show you, because I'm the anti-Dr. Rich.
Okay.
So we'll start with
God,
that.
it's going well.
The best part about making kettle.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Let me get it. I got it.
So the best part, my favorite part about kettle corn making, the pilot light's out. Sorry.
Is the pilot light.
Is the pilot light, which keeps us safe from all the gas. Which season was the gas leak on Community?
Season 4.
Season 4. She got me into Community last year during the pandemic.
God bless her. You should marry her.
All I got to do. You know, I was thinking that you could marry us today. Would you be willing? Are you ordained?
Yes.
Are you seriously ordained?
Yeah. Totally.
You wanna do it?
The Universal Life Church. I joined. It took me almost 6 minutes.
Well, you know, as long as we don't sign a paper, maybe it's not for real.
If we sign a paper in front of our families, then it'll be okay.
He's also probably going to do it so sarcastically that there's no way the state will recognize
Look,
it.
guys, I'll do it super honest. I swear. But you're the one that joked about it, but we can do it right now.
Right now? Okay. I don't think we can actually not do that.
Yeah, no, we only get one opportunity to get married by Joel McHale.
Okay, what are your names again?
Here, hold on, let's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
let's do this
Jess
the
and
right way.
Andrew, thank you for coming here today. We're very excited about the party afterwards. The reception food looks amazing.
Yep.
The variety is incredible. I know that it all seemed very quick, but everyone here gathered is very excited to know that you're a match made in heaven, or as we like to call it, Studio City. Anyway, so Jess, do you take? Oof, yeah. Man,
I'm
that
sweaty.
is
Yeah.
balls. Jess, do you take Andrew to be your lawfully wedded husband, sickness and in health, and for the rest of your days on this planet, you choose him to be your partner?
I do.
Great. Andrew.
Get that on the mic.
I do.
Just so
You do. Andrew, Jess is definitely marrying down, but do you also agree that she will be yours forever and you will be the greatest husband of all time? And sickness and health, all that stuff, Richard Porter, do you take Jess to be your wife?
I do.
Great. By the power vested in me from the Universal Life Church and the great state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Did we actually just get married?
Yeah. Here,
Legally.
why don't you sign this? Married. I'm gonna cross out
done.
kettle corn.
Oh, we need a new slate. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Married. There we go.
Thank you.
You can do a fake signature if you want to really get married. Okay, never mind. It's too late.
Wait,
I'm
fake
sure.
it. Great. All
This
right.
is the realest thing.
That's great.
Yeah,
you did
no,
it.
All right.
You're married.
That's a wrap
It
on Joel
happened.
McHale. We're going on our honeymoon.
Well, thank you so much for marrying me.
No problem.
Honestly, didn't see that coming.
That worked out great.
No, that really worked well. Let's make some kettle corn, shall we?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Now, the best part about kettle corn is that it is whisper quiet, the machine here. Oh, I blew out the pilot light. There we go. All right. So it's nice and quiet.
This is great. We can ADR this whole thing later, right? This isn't joking around.
Here we go. Here we go. Now, 2 cups of oil. 1.5 cups of kernels. We gotta stir it. There we go. Holy shit, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's not working. Ow.
You need gloves or something.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe just use the.
Yeah, let's just
thing.
use this thing. You want to do the sugar?
No.
Okay, grab a cup of this.
Just 1 cup?
Yeah, just sprinkle it in. Here, I'll turn down the flame a little bit.
No, it's all right. There, it's in.
Okay, holy shit.
Have you done this before?
Once. Oh, there's some popcorn in there. That's okay, it's just burnt.
Yeah. No, it doesn't seem burned at all.
Sometimes if the sugar gets caught on the high wall, sometimes it'll cause it a little bit.
no, that sugar had some fun there.
I'll dump it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, please.
Dump it.
Dump it.
Now, is this ruined or is it fine?
So, I wouldn't eat that probably.
Did you just give yourself a new tattoo?
Yeah, no, now they don't have to shave me if we go get tats later today. That'll be great. Perfect.
Are you getting tattoos later today?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe if your
Man,
face
we have the
marrying us, I
exact
don't
same
know.
afternoon plans.
All right, let's try that again.
The pilot's out. Round 2. Just like your second marriage. This is way more reasonable.
Yeah, that
It's
works
still
out.
freaking hot. We did a temperature check on the Kettle Corn guys. They're all around 140. They might have COVID, or they've just been cooking.
Oh, whoops. Let's really get that over. Oh, let's turn this off. There we go. Don't want to damage y'all's equipment. All right, we're dumping. Oop.
Sorry, there's a holy shit.
All right, is that supposed to happen?
You mean where you fall over
Yeah.
onto a
Yeah.
burning hot, gigantic metal bowl? Yes.
Yeah, no, that's part of the kettle corn making process, right? That happens at the, okay. All right, here we go. We're dumping this in. We're salting it. There we go.
This is my favorite kind of cooking show where someone just cooks in front of me. So we're doing this?
Yeah, just give it 15 seconds of salt, right? There we go.
Okay. This was hard.
See, we make a good team here.
Let me know when I've done it too much.
No, have you ever had popcorn that's too salty?
Good?
Keep it going.
There you go. We always say this.
Oh yeah. It's,
All right, this is for the when you guys walk out of the church.
oh yeah. Kosher salt. That actually would be very fitting. Very nice. Yeah. No.
Oh, that's good.
Let me try that.
This is really good.
Fresh, hot out the popper. Well, we wanted you to have the kettle corn.
Finally, it
experience.
took this many years.
Yeah, and the secret ingredient, as Dr. Rich said, was a little extra pinch of love. I think we added an extra pinch of love because you literally married us right here.
That's right.
So, that worked out. Thank you so much, Joel, for coming
Thank you
by.
for having me.
Appreciate it.
I get to I touched a person.
Oh yeah, we
It's
just did
really
a real
weird.
handshake. That was wild. And
Get vaccinated, guys.
Get vaccinated. That's
And
really
definitely
the
look
takeaway.
up What's Poppin' Kettle Corn out of Sylmar, California. It's
Sylmar.
delightful because the owners, Justin and Kenny, are really nice and are in surprisingly good shape.
And really let us do whatever we wanted here, which is incredible.
Andrew almost died. Did you see that? He almost just poured this thing, he almost fell into it.
It's heavier than I am, so
That would have
it
been a
didn't
good
work
show.
out. Well, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you, What's Poppin'. Thank you, Jess, for marrying me just now. Thanks, Brad, for coming out.
Brad,
And,
thanks for coming all the way from Nashville.
Yes, good job.
One more sign off on where to find the show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jess produces the shit out of this thing.
She's incredible.
Where should we find this show?
Your show?
No, your show.
No, your show.
Oh, Crime Scene Kitchen?
Yeah.
Fox.
May 26th.
After the Masked Singer finale. And then it's on all summer after MasterChef.
May 26th on Fox.
On Fox.
Fox.
And where can we find your show?
Oh, it's on YouTube. You're watching it right now.
You're watching it right now.
Well, thanks again.
Now we're
man.
going to turn this on and stick our hands in there.
Yeah, here
See
we
what
go.
happens. Look, this is a beautiful home you've rented. I can't believe how much we've broken. Let's see.
That's not nearly, that's awful, actually. I hate it.
No, it's terrible.
You better call What's Poppin'.